welcome. Karibu Sana. This is the Treasures of Life show. How have you been? My name is Jonas Simba, and my sign language interpreter today is Wanjang Nyepe. Treasures of Life show is your show that touches on issues of your emotions. And today we are doing not less than that. We are speaking about emotional intelligence. And I brought you a guest. Yes? So feel free to share with us on 0111980384 on your views on what we are talking about today. You can also follow this show on Science TV, YouTube. Just in case you missed the show, go to your YouTube and get it and go through the show again and learn the tips that we are going to share today. You can also follow me on Blind Jonas Simba, Facebook and TikTok. We come to you on this inclusion platform every Wednesday, 8 p.m. Judy Washira.
Yes.
Hi.
Hi.
How are you?
Fine, thank you.
Tupungiane hewani ama tusalimiane mikono.
Tusalimiane kwa
Which one?
mkono.
Hey,
Yeah.
COVID ilienda.
Ilienda. Lakini sasa kuna mpox. Kuna mpox.
Okay.
Yeah.
So with mpox, same rules.
Yes, kinda. Tusalimiane kwa hewa.
Yes.
Yeah.
Oh my.
Yes.
Fear of diseases. I'm not supposed to fear diseases.
You're supposed to take care of yourself, take precautions. Yes.
Okay. Take precautions, take care of yourself.
Yes.
But not to fear the disease.
No, because if you fear, you will not even leave your house. You will stay indoors. There were people during COVID, they never used to leave the house and it still got to them.
You know, we are talking about emotional intelligence.
Yes.
More often than not, we operate from a point of fear. And that, don't you think? That's why we bring out some negative emotions in us.
Yes.
What would make you label somebody as emotionally intelligent, Judy? By the way, for our guest, Judy Washira is a counselor. You told me to just leave it at that. Yes, is a counselor.
Yes.
Okay, tell me, what would make you say somebody is emotionally intelligent?
I would say someone is emotionally intelligent because of their self-awareness, self-regulation, motivation, and social skills.
What do you mean by self-awareness?
I'm aware of my feelings. I'm aware of when I'm happy and when I'm sad. So when I'm aware of such things, I'm able to handle myself. That is called introspection. Yes, intrapersonal.
Okay.
So I'm able to handle myself because I'm self-aware.
Okay.
I'm able to motivate myself. I'm able to, I have social skills that I can be able to use.
Okay.
Yes.
Social skills like which one?
I'm able to interact with people. You know, with emotional intelligence, I'm able to handle my own emotions and even to be able to take care of the emotions of the people that are around me.
Let's say somebody walks in this room.
Yes.
And I don't like that person. How do I deal with it for you to label me as emotionally intelligent?
You are aware you don't like this person, but you are also having that intelligence that you should not show this person because could be there is nothing this person has done to you. You just have a feeling of dislike towards this person.
Okay.
So with your intelligence, you will be able to handle this person. How did he approach you or how did she approach you?
Right.
Yes.
Is that the introspection you're talking about?
Not introspection, intrapersonal. There's intra, that is you're able to handle your emotions.
Yes.
You are able to manage them. Interpersonal, it's you're able to deal with others and you're able to handle their emotions. Yes.
Not all of us are that socially endowed. Does that mean then that we are not emotionally intelligent? If I'm not having a skill
Yes.
in a certain area. Because I'm imagining
Yes.
that some of us are melancholic.
Yes.
Some of us are sanguine.
Yes.
Some of us are phlegmatic.
Yes.
And others are cholerics.
Yes.
We all approach our social lives in different ways.
Yes.
Does that mean then that some people are not emotionally intelligent based on their, their stand? Let's say they're phlegmatics.
What happens is when I'm aware of my emotions, yes, I'm able to handle even the other person's emotion who is around me. So it's very important when you are aware of your emotions, how you are feeling, what you are going to do about how you are feeling. You are able to even journal with, these are the set goals that I have as a person. So if someone comes in and you don't like them,
yes,
are you going to show them with your emotional intelligence? This person has done nothing to you. And even if they have done something to you, right, you're able to, you are supposed to be aware of your feelings and how you're going to handle this person.
I'm looking at myself being emotionally unstable.
Yes.
Does that have anything to do with emotional intelligence? If I am if right now I'm feeling depressed,
yes,
does that mean that I'm not intelligent? If right now I'm feeling that feeling of fear, does that mean that I'm not intelligent?
If I'm going to handle you,
right,
first I will look at you and say, I will be able to know whether you are stressed or whether you are anxious.
Right.
I'm able to handle you because I will try to get the root cause of your anxiety, the root cause of your stress.
Right.
From where you are coming from with your stress, I will be able to handle you. I will be able to manage you.
Okay.
Yes.
Okay. So there is an importance of diagnosing the source of the
it's very important distress, so that I'm able to handle you. Because if you came to me and you are annoyed, and then I also start getting annoyed with you, right, I have not known the cause of your annoyance. I need to know where is this coming from and how I am going to handle you. And that way I will also be helping you.
Okay.
Yes.
Sometimes you walk the streets and is it really in order to try and gauge the streets? I mean, is it for me to do that intra?
Yes.
If I do the inter, because how do I handle, you've heard of streetwise. How do I handle my walk in the streets?
Yes.
Yeah, because you find there is road rage. You are in the traffic.
Yes.
Someone is not moving ahead of something.
Yes.
Then suddenly you find you're enraged, and you find that person also enraged. Does that speak something?
It speaks in volumes because you could be this person is not where they are going, they're not in a hurry. Where you're going, you're even late. Are you able to handle that impatience in you? Because this other person does not know how you're feeling. They don't know where you're going. Right. You're supposed intrapersonal, you're supposed to know how to handle yourself, your emotions, so that you can be able to handle this other person that is not moving, and you want to move ahead of them because of your time. Right. So first you know how to handle your emotions, your feelings towards this person. When you look at them, you will see if they are relaxed, you will know this person. You will know how to approach this person. Right. You can even excuse yourself. Excuse me, I'm in a hurry. Can I kindly? And this person will be able to handle you. But if you went there with you are in a hurry, you are late, and this other person, you approach them in a way that is going to annoy them, there will be a conflict.
By the way, is that what you call self-regulation?
Yes.
Or what do you mean by self-regulation?
You are going to handle yourself in a way that you're not going to be angry about this other person. You are able to know that how you're feeling is not the same way this other person is feeling.
We are different.
Yeah, and let me tell you,
Right.
you are not able to handle their feelings, and you cannot feel for them until you know where they're coming from.
Okay.
Yes.
Okay, now until you know where they're coming from.
Yes.
I'm also looking at until you know probably where you're going. Because I'm trying to see that we are not different.
Yes.
Sometimes you are walking at a corridor, like here right now where I am. Maybe
Yes.
I'm walking at the corridor.
Yes.
And someone wants to have a discussion with me. And because probably I'm rushing to meet Judy so that we can speak to our viewers, this person also wants to talk to me. So it's also, the art of talking very fast. Does that also speak of intelligence? Or am I impatient with somebody because you are also looking at the time you have? Does it say something that you need also to understand probably where you are going? Because yes, not all the time you will speak slowly. Sometimes there's business language. You're talking very fast, very fast, very fast. You've heard of saying who you are in a minute. Yeah, you meet somebody, and this is someone probably who maybe your boss or something, and they are moving into a meeting, but you have to tell them something in a minute, and the boss or the person you're trying to relay this to, because of where they are headed to, they get impatient. Does that speak of me being unintelligent emotionally? If I cannot, give this person an ear based on where I'm headed.
There's what you have set your goals.
Right.
You did not have an appointment with this person. You just met on the street. That is what you mean?
Right.
Yeah?
Yeah.
You did not have an appointment with this person, but you've just bumped onto each other.
Yes. Yeah? Or even people that I do some work with.
Yes.
When I give them a phone call, I know that if I don't speak this in a minute,
yes,
I won't get it. So there are people that when I give a phone call to, I speak very fast.
Yes.
You would be shocked. I do that in a minute. Good morning, Judy. We are supposed to meet at 1 o'clock, and at 1 o'clock we are supposed to discuss emotional intelligence. Kindly be there. Will you be there? Okay, fine. Oh, great. And you're off. Because I know Judy probably is, does that speak of, we have cholerics, we have people who work like that very fast. Does that speak of them as being unintelligent emotionally?
What you do, yes, you are in a hurry. You have set your time. You want to talk to this person. If you have set your goals, I'm supposed to have a meeting at 10:30.
Right.
Here is Jonah. I'm supposed to see him and brief him of the time you're supposed to meet for an interview. Get your extra 5 minutes to explain to Jonah. If it was in my diary that I'm going to talk to Jonah, we have an interview with him, I'm rushing out to do something else.
Right.
I have my diary. I've put everything down there. It also depends on how I found you. Are you also in a hurry? I'm in a hurry, you're not in a hurry. Like if you came and told me that way, Judy, you have an interview with me at this and that time.
Right.
You might leave me wondering, why are you in a hurry? Did you plan for this? That is where we are talking about. You have set your goals. And so you have also in your diary, you have put that I will have 5 minutes to talk to Judy before my meeting starts at 10:30.
Right.
So those 5 minutes, you will be brief but straight to the point.
Okay. And then,
yeah,
I get you. Go on.
So you are able to handle this person in a way that, you might talk to me in a hurry and you get me to start having anxiety of, is that the way it's going to be when we go on air or for an interview? Okay. But when you set my time, I'm going to talk to Judy 5 minutes. And then I've set my time to go for a meeting at 10:30. That way you will be able to handle me and you're able to handle your meeting.
No.
This is a person that, you can be able to handle things within yourself.
I'm looking at us being very different, Judy.
Yes.
I'm looking at a construction site. There is an engineer. Obviously, an engineer is an academic.
Yes.
This is someone who's gone through school.
Yes.
Very well read. And in that same construction site, there is a fundi. Well, we take our fundis through TVET and all that.
Yes.
But remember, there are also mtu wa mkono, the people that do the hand job. After some time, don't you think the engineer would have his character changed? Because you're dealing with different types of people. You're dealing with a fundi. You're dealing with a casual laborer. At the same time, you're dealing with the manager of the project. So you are shifting between personalities. My ability to deal with all these people, does that say whether I'm emotionally intelligent? I should be able to cut across.
Yes.
Tell me. Because you may meet an engineer, and an engineer probably, they tell you, since I started this construction work, my character has really changed. I used to be soft and gentle, but nowadays I'm very rough, in my speech. Does it mean that you need to, have the ability to shift between personalities?
What happens? You are in a place that you're working with people in different. There's that person, layman. There's the person, mtu wa mkono, as you've called them.
Yes.
This is where we have the motivation. Are you able to motivate these people to work in a way that they will work with your time, encourage them, be empathetic to them? Because you are telling them, they are lifting stones, right, buckets of sand, and could be the speed that you would want them to finish. These guys are using their strength. They don't have the machines. Most of us in Kenya, most of our mijangos, we normally use buckets, those manual things, not like in the Western countries.
Yes.
Be empathetic. Look at this person. They are carrying buckets of sand. They're in a construction. You're just giving them orders. So you are supposed to be in a position that you're able to handle the owner of the construction. Tell them, in this span of time, I will be able to tell you how far we can be or how far we will have gone. Why? You use your social skills, like, this is a person.
Right.
This person needs to be encouraged. Could be where they're coming from. They do not even eat well. They don't have that strength, but they need the money to do, to carry on with their life. So you are able to handle yourself, and you're able to handle them, and you're able to bring them together, and you're able to complete your task at the given time.
Okay.
Yes.
Normally, is there a problem in being a perfectionist? Because especially leaders of projects.
Yes.
You are a perfectionist. Let's go back to that example of a construction site. Maybe you are not even born and bred in Kenya. Yes. Maybe you are born and bred from another country where construction is on another level altogether.
Yes.
You are brought to Kenya to manage a project. You are used to perfection. You are used to thoroughness. Then as you're standing there, you see maybe the casual laborers or the people that are working on the site are not bringing in the perfection that is in your mind. Then you just lose it. I mean, how do you deal with that? Let me even use a closer example.
Yes.
I'm here, I'm editing. And suddenly you find probably there are a lot of spelling mistakes and all that. And you just lose it. You look at a headline of a newspaper and you see a misspelling. Have you ever seen a misspelled word on a billboard? For many people in the journalism industry, yes, it rubs them very, very badly to see a billboard where they have misspelled a word. Just interact with journalists. You will realize there's a problem. Deal with bankers. They have a problem sometimes with people who count money slowly. Do you know how to count money very fast? They have a problem. So does that speak of emotional intelligence and careers? That some careers push you towards it. If a banker gives you money like this, they expect you to count that money in whether that's 100,000, you are supposed to know how to do it very fast. Does that explain our careers and emotional intelligence?
Yeah, that is why there are these trainings, like in our office, we had a training about the same. If you're able to manage yourself, you are able to. That is why emotional intelligence comes in, as in I'm able to manage my emotions, and even the people around me, I'm able to manage their emotions. Why? We are doing differently. I am a banker here with a machine for counting the money. You've given this Jonah 100,000 to count. How long will it take you to count money manually? When mine, I've just.
Okay.
So you use you try to be empathetic about this person. Okay. Just because I've seen the machines they have, as they count the money, you can see how much money is being counted by the end of it. Help this person by telling them, check the screen, and you will be comfortable with going with your money. I will be okay, and you will be okay. Yeah.
We are going for a break. We are talking about emotional intelligence. Does that explain the stresses that we have in our different frontiers? On 01119803884. Thank you for guys who write messages and start with the word treasures. It makes it very easy for me to comb through those many comments. Yes, and you can also follow the show on Science TV on YouTube. Follow me also on my platforms, Blind Jonah Simba, Facebook and TikTok. Treasures of Life show brings you wide range of topics, be it health, emotions, finances, name it, relationships. We are on the socials. And I'm with a guest today, Judy Wachira, a counselor. Am I right?
Yes.
Yes, a counselor. Yes. And we are talking about emotional intelligence. It's interesting, Judy, that just before we went for the break, we actually were digging into how your career can give you stress if you don't understand how to deal with that emotion, right?
And even when you don't understand yourself, how you are supposed to deal with your feelings, how you're supposed to deal with the things that are around you. You're supposed to journal in so that you can be able to also handle the person around you.
Okay.
Yes.
There are people who are generally thorough, very good on ICT, very good on language, very good on usage of time. Does that mean that they need to strike a consensus with the slow ones, for lack of a better word?
Yes. How emotional intelligence helps us in this.
Yes.
Jonah, when you wake up in the morning, you know you're going to take a shower, dress up, take breakfast, and you also time yourself.
Yes.
With emotional intelligence, you will even wake up. Today you wake up and you feel like you are sad or you are happy. Are you able to handle that? If you are sad, are you able to handle yourself in a way that you're not going to bring it out to somebody else? Because you're supposed to handle yourself so that you can be able to handle the others around you. Right. So even with perfectionists, they also need to know, I am dealing with a person who has a different feelings towards different issues. I have my own feelings. I cannot be able to handle your feelings unless I know where you're coming from. So even with the perfectionists, they need to deal with their own feelings, how they are feeling, whether they are sad, they are happy, so that even when they go out there to meet with somebody else, they will be able to handle them. That is the first thing that should happen to us. How are you feeling? How will you handle that feeling?
Right.
Before you even handle someone else's feeling.
Is it true that most of our stresses stem from the domestic front? It's right in the family.
Quite a number percent of it.
Hook our stresses from.
Quite a number percent of it, because I'm leaving home. Right. I had a quarrel with my husband.
And or with your children.
Or with my children, or with my house manager.
Right.
And I did not settle it. I'm still holding on to it. So I'm even walking out of my house with grudges and hateful feelings towards this. If I'm not able to handle those feelings, I might meet someone else and I transfer those feelings to this bitterness or this anger to this other person who is innocent.
Right.
Yeah. So if I'm able to manage my feelings, if I'm able to manage my emotions,
yeah,
I will be able to handle the person that is out there because they don't know where I'm coming from. Okay. But when you don't know how to manage yourself, you're going to take it out to them. That is how you get people. I have left my home. I've gone to work. I get someone who is working because I still have those bitterness of what happened to me in my house. I transfer it to this other person who is innocent.
And so I'm supposed to handle if your myself. Career is nursing.
Yes.
You're meeting patients.
Yes.
I'm imagining you're coming from a point where you've not had a stable emotional morning, and now you are in a hospital setting. That tells me something. Should we deliberate in bringing counseling departments, maybe in our career places, like hospitals for the nurses and the doctors, schools, the teachers, do they need to be counseled?
Yes, they're departments. I believe in hospitals.
Does that really, is it really important for us to have counseling departments in our different work areas? I'm looking at very key areas like hospitals, Judy.
Yes.
I'm looking at key areas like schools. I'm looking at key areas like, which social area? Churches.
Yes.
Did you know that many of the children in our schools look at their teachers as some kind of demigods? If their teacher tells them your future is done, out of anger, they take it. And in a church setting, if one of the ministers in that church setting gets angry because probably they had a bad morning, and they say something to you as congregant, you take it like that's a spiritual statement. And it damages you completely because you feel this has come from a spiritual leader. And the hospital, you are there, you're hurting, you're in pain. Probably something very serious is happening to your body. It even increases your pain. We need counseling departments in some of these sectors, don't you think?
Yeah, in hospitals, I can assure you, I know I've been in hospital.
Right.
There are counseling departments. There are counselors there. And most probably, most of the nurses, unless you have your own personal issues.
Yes.
I've ever been to Kenyatta.
Okay.
They will talk to you in a very gentle way. They will handle you nicely. And if you get someone who is not handling you nicely, they are coming from somewhere. Could be there is stress in their work. Could be they have not been able to manage their stress. When it comes to churches, in my church where I am, I do counseling. We do counseling to the youths, to the children, to the married people, to the premarital counseling. So that one I can assure you in churches there is, unless few that I do not know. In schools where my children are schooling, they even, we were told even to buy a nice notebook. A notebook that is, making the child really want to go for the next session. They have counseling classes. And they are brought in even people that can even talk to them. People they are going to interact with them, not their teachers, counselors from outside. And they're able to even share their feelings, share what they're thinking and how they are feeling with them. In our office, I work in an office where we even have counselors in our HR department. There are people that are there who will counsel you if they notice there is something that is not going well with you. Even in our offices, in the way we interact with other colleagues, they will handle you. So most places they have counseling.
So do you rate
department.
the society generally as being emotionally stable or unstable, or is there a long way? From what I hear, it's like a lot is being done, but are we really there? Are we emotionally stable as a society?
Currently, the way things are, mentally, so many people have mental issues. One could be because of what I'm earning and the kind of life that I have, or I'm not able to meet my ends.
Okay.
And so what happens? You will get someone, even they're talking alone.
Yeah. You
will even get someone.
So much of that in town.
Yes.
In Nairobi, right?
Yes. That is why we need to talk to such people.
Okay.
If you're able to manage your emotions, your feelings, you will be able to handle for someone else. But what is happening now? You might get 3 people, 5 people, three people have mental issues.
Okay.
And so the number is so high. So we cannot say we are in a state that we can say mentally. And I think it's worldwide. Because even in America, I saw even young children. There is a mental issue in most places.
Okay.
Yes.
Now, Judy, is it really true that the things that affect the mind are the small things? It's not really the big things. In the cities, we are told that it's just a simple thing like hygiene. When someone meets a dirty latrine, they get stressed. When they don't get clean water to drink, they get stressed. When they are unwell and they don't know how to diagnose that, which hospital can tell them why they're unwell, they get stressed. These sound to be very small things. And for children, is it true that it's just that word, the way they're being handled maybe by the domestic manager or by the parent? And for some people, it's just what that religious leader has said that has made them to be stressed. Is it true that it's just the small things that make us emotionally unstable?
Those small things are the ones that builds up. I come here, you talk to me in a way that I'm not happy. I go to my office, my boss is tough on me.
Okay.
By the time I'm getting home, I'm in a matatu that is so noisy. I have had a very rough day.
Right.
All those things, if I'm not able to analyze them, deal with them, each one of them, that is why I was talking about journaling. You journal, you write a journal of what has happened to you, how you're going to handle it, how you're going to sort it out. You yourself, you're going to get stressed. That is how you get people getting stressed and then depressed, because you might even not be able to handle that. This person talked to me badly and I'm angry and I'm not able to relieve that anger from myself.
Yes.
And you end up having depression. You will not even be able to sleep well. You will not eat well. That is how you become depressed.
You know, when you come to studio here, we laugh with you.
Yeah.
And our laughter comes from the stomach.
Yes.
It is said that in town, when you see 2 people laughing in a vehicle, then they are not coming from the same home. They are not coming from the same house. I don't know how true that is, because if you don't go deeper into our houses,
yes.
I've just mentioned the little things that we are using as happiness index for our homes.
Yes.
That home may not be hygienic enough, may not be having enough air, enough light. You know, that home, that simple house, you know, may not be having people with what you have said, good language diet. So, and, you know, people talking to each other, not in a friendly manner. These are the kind of people that we are meeting in the streets. I don't know what you have to say about that. How do we diagnose the sources of our stresses from the domestic front?
Jonah, what do you mean? When you say 2 people that are different, they talk nicely.
Yes.
But I am trying to think that you're talking about a couple in the car and the husband is driving.
No, it goes beyond the couple. Sometimes it even touches on the domestic manager and the children.
And the children.
Because you are so used to each other. It's easier for you to go out and laugh freely with someone from another house.
Yes.
But the ones you have inside your house, you know, it's like mumegwaruzana sana.
Yeah.
Yes.
I'm still going back to the emotional intelligence.
Yes.
were you able to handle that person? Were you able to handle your feelings? Because I might be annoyed by my husband, yes, my child, and the house help. If I'm not going to deal with myself with these three people, how I'm going to handle my husband, and we sort it out.
Right.
And I might even decide I'm not going to go with anger to my child because of my husband. I'm going to settle it down with myself. I keep it aside so that I can be able to handle this child. Because if I go with the bitterness that I had towards the dad, I'm going to be this child. Okay. If I get the house girl, she's boiling the milk, it's just about to start spilling off out. I might start then transferring all this bitterness of my husband, the child, to the house manager, who is even waiting for the milk to come up so that she can remove. But I'm not patient because I'm already annoyed. Am I able to handle myself so that I can be able to handle this child? No, my husband and this child. Yeah. Because if I'm not able to handle them, I will take it to the office. I might even take it to the boss. And I will have conflict in the office. At the end of the day, I will be stressed. I'll be depressed. And I get sick. I will not even be able to take my meals. What happens to such a person? You get depressed. You're not able to eat well. You get to a point of not even taking a shower or brushing your teeth. Okay. When we get to such, if it's the house, if I found the house manager did not wash the toilet, for example, and she's cooking, why can't I just go and wash the toilet as she cooks, and then I will address that? So that there will be no conflict.
So you're a solution bringer now.
Yeah, you bring in a solution. You manage your feelings, settle yourself so that you can be able to handle this other person.
Should we make our homes a place for refuge, a place of quiet? Because I'm looking at the streets, especially the urban areas.
Yes.
Because we looked at a research before, and it stated that it is in the cities where the stress is high. Anger is higher in urban areas than in rural areas.
Yes.
Is it because of the noise? Is there too much noise in the cities that affects? Or is it the many experiences? Or is it the strife, the competition, the fighting to reach a certain level? You want to build the world, I had someone say, in 1.5 minutes. You're rushing to achieve goals, and out there it's like everyone is just in a rush and there's so much noise. Is it time maybe we provided our homes as places of quiet, where it's a healing place where you can re-energize, rather than a place where now you even had further proceed? Now, I'm just feeling you looking at me.
I'm waiting for you to finish because I'm feeling.
Yes.
For example, a person who is in Nairobi town is not like a person who is in Nyeri. Why? Right. In town, in Nairobi, there is traffic jam. There is congestion. In Nyeri, there could be just 1 or 2 avenues. Yeah. So even when you wake up and you give yourself 30 minutes to be in the office, you will be able to. If you're walking, you will be able to. In Nairobi, there is this mama who is selling her oranges. This other one is selling her clothes, second-hand clothes.
Right.
There is this shop that is here. The matatus are all over. You want to cross the road. You woke up late. I'm putting myself in that. I've ever been there. And if I want to get to the office before 8.
No money.
Yeah. And then there is no money. Or the money is there, but it's not enough.
Right.
If I want to get to the office and I manage, I want to prepare my, whatever I left yesterday, I had not finished.
Yeah.
And mostly I like by 8 o'clock, I am in the office so that I can organize my day, my planning and all that. Why didn't I wake up earlier so that I can avoid the jam and I avoid these confrontations of everyone is moving at the same time? And in Nairobi, we rush the last minute. In Kenya, we rush the last minute.
Yeah.
Why can't I be a bit earlier so that I can avoid the jam? I avoid the congestion on the streets.
Right.
I avoid rushing because I have to clock in my office and my bosses needs me to be there by 8.
Right.
by 8 I'm settled. I will be a very happy person. But if I'm going to sleep and I wake up late, the environment will not be conducive for me, because I feel like it's so everyone is all over me. I am walking, I don't have space. You create your time. So that even when you go to the office by 8, you're settled, you want to start working.
Someone was telling me that planning the following day is key before you sleep.
That is the thing.
That gives you peace the following day.
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah, so by even the time you're going back home, as you're saying, home, a serene, a peaceful place to go. Yes, because you have had your good day. If it had many meetings, you are able to manage them, because in the very first time you manage yourself is you manage yourself with the time you woke up. Even if there are many meetings, you are able to manage them. If you're able to manage your time from the start of the day, you will be able to manage even these other things. What you have not finished, if it's not urgent and it's not supposed to be for that day, you will plan it for tomorrow, the first thing. Why don't you come in earlier, 15 minutes to time, so that you can be able to finish your work and start on the work for the following day? By the time you're getting home, yes, you are tired, but you are happy with yourself because you have had a good day. From morning, you did not get late.
Okay.
You managed everything. You managed your time.
Well, okay. I'm just looking at our children now.
Yeah.
Probably towards the tail end of this discussion.
Yes.
Some of our children are in schools.
Yes.
You're comfortable? In fact, most of our children are in school. Are our children emotionally intelligent? Generally, what explains to you that this child is emotionally intelligent? Is there still abuse in schools? And how do you deal with that? Is there still bullying?
Yes.
Yeah. How does a child stand for their rights? It's said that a child who has been bullied do not know how to stand for their rights. I don't know how true that is. That the mother teaches a child how to stand for their rights by always saying, this is my child, don't do this to my child. So the child has that sense of belonging and it provides stability. For emotional intelligence, a child who lets go easily just agrees because they are used to a certain kind of conditioning that if I don't do this, I'll get a beating, I'll get a punishment. So they look very disciplined, but they are not. It's just that they are surrendering for their own safety.
What I can talk about children is the children that are able to manage their emotions.
Right.
They're able to even socialize with others. They're able to manage their own emotions. They're able to handle themselves in a way that they decide. Like, you will give them this idea and they will already be having their own ideas because they have already managed their emotions.
Right.
They're already set that. They have set their goals. Okay. If it's going to school, how have you brought up this child? There are those, like the childhood experience. How was this child brought up? Right. For this child to have the confidence to stand and speak the truth, they are coming from somewhere. How did you handle this child from the time they were young? Who was handling this child?
Maybe domestic managers.
Yeah, it depends. Do you also have time with your child apart from the house manager?
Okay.
Yeah, we could be busy, but you also need to have time with your child so that you can be able to.
Can a domestic manager really impact emotional intelligence into a child?
Yes.
Okay.
Yes, it depends on how they're going to handle them. Okay. If this child, this house manager is spanking the child all the time, she susued on the bed, and the mom left, the child is beaten, there low self-esteem will come in.
Right.
This child will even be fearing that when the mom is not in, and they are also told by the house, not all of them, there are some very good house managers. They are told, and if you tell mom, tomorrow I will be with you when she goes to work. So this child starts fearing. And so she carries on that fear with them. But if you as a parent, you're there, try to look at this child. How was your day? Ask them how they related with children at school. And you even to get how they relate with the house manager.
Right.
If this child is able to express themselves, you're coming from somewhere. Like I give an example, if you do anything to my children, me the way that I've brought them, I'm not the best mother, but I relate with them.
We are winding up, actually. Yeah.
If they are given if they are done something that is not right, they will say it there in front of the house manager.
Perfect.
So so it depends on how you bring them up, and you do have time with them to dialogue with them. Yeah.
Okay. Wow. Last words in a minute.
Emotional intelligence.
Right.
Everyone should be able to manage their emotions so that we interact. I'm able to manage my emotions. I will be able to manage the person around me. Yes.
Thank you.
Yes.
Viewers, this has been the Treasures of Life show. We have been with Judy Wachira, a counselor. Feel free to be with us, to share with us on 0111980384. Our sign language interpreter has been Tobias Omondi. My name is Jonas Simba. See you next week on the Treasures of Life show. Bye-bye.
Bye.